Fuchs in the house. How's everybody doing? I haven't done a video in a while. To get back on the horse here a little bit. And gonna get a little sports talk, not much, but I don't follow this pro sports like I used to. Just something that's I think they're overpaid and what they it's just something that's just me. So I was over by my parents yesterday, and I stopped in and turned on the football game with Washington Pittsburgh, and I catch it with a minute 34, I think, left, about 2 minutes. So it's under the 2 minute warning or whatever. And Washington has the ball, and they need to get to the 41-yard line on fourth down. And there's a play, receiver catches it, and he catches it like 41 and a half, maybe. And they review it. They stopped him. So they come back, and I'll say this: he was closer to the 41, and Pittsburgh has the ball on the 42. That they changed that ball one whole yard, and the way that spot was with the review booth, that ball should have been close to the 41, and they should have brought out the chains. Is how you watch the video. I don't care what anybody says. But when Pittsburgh got the ball, it's at the 42. The guy wasn't even close to the 42. The ball wasn't close to the 42. And so it's like, I don't know what the hell. And then not one person, the analyst, where the announcers go to the guy in the truck or wherever he is in New York or wherever to review this, and he's their official. Not one of those three guys said anything about the ball being marked the way it was. And it's like, how blind, and I don't know what conversations go on, but somebody at CBS. I mean, I feel like the NFL has these guys. It's like, just follow along. Don't say anything if it's against what the officials call. But when it's a full, you look at the replay, the ball isn't even close to the 42, which Pittsburgh gets the ball at. So it's like, it's the kind of stuff that turned me away from sports. And same with the NBA. It's like, cray, if they uh, did the travels and the carry of the ball, those games would probably last an extra half hour for the amount of turnovers that they'd have to call in regards to that. That's something that bugs me with the NBA. It's like you can't know how to dribble a ball properly. You're supposedly professionals. Like, whatever. It's all showtime, which people want to do, but it's like, you know what? There's basically specific ways to dribble a basketball properly without carrying it. So, again, again, pro sports doesn't do much for me. So, and this though, I'm going to bring out. I'm not sure if Jeff Johnson still watches or it turns aside, but is it time for the Bucks to possibly trade Giannis? And I am thinking back to 1975 when the Bucks traded Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, well, Cinder, to Los Angeles. And in return, the Bucks got Elmer Smith, who they ended up trading and getting some players for him. Brian Winters and Junior Bridgman, who were standstill players with the Bucks for a long time, and then Dave Myers, who had, I think, a 4-year career with Milwaukee. And is it that time maybe Milwaukee needs to kind of do that? I have to say that trade for Kareem probably allowed Milwaukee to last in the 80s as far as they did, where they got to the Eastern. Either they lost to Boston or Philly. It's something that just pissed you off if you were a Bucks fan. It's like the Bucks would get through one, but the opposite would happen. And that was how it worked for, I think, 4 or 5 years. It was either Philly would knock them out or Boston. They get through one, the other would knock them out. So it was kind of, but is it time to think about trading Giannis for a big trade? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying that, hey, whatever. So that is my sports talk, and hope you enjoyed that. I got a kick out of it. So that Pittsburgh thing, totally. How do you guys see that the ball's marked at the 42 and he wasn't even close to the 42? So like whatever, that's the NFL for you. So movie talk. I got four movies. First one, Killers Anonymous, 2019. This got a four, and I'll disagree with the four. Gary Oldman is in this, and it basically is a bunch of assassins that go to meetings, and when they're at this meeting, they have to figure out who attempted to kill a senator. So I have to say, for a four, I'll disagree with the four. Um, 2019. Then there's Blitz, Jason Statham, a London police detective going after a serial killer who's killing cops. This got a 6.1, 2011. I say the 6.1's all right. Action movie it goes. Um, don't know if it has a lot of gore in it. I don't remember what the serial killer does, so I can't say if it's gory or not. So apologies on that. It's one of these things I got to start watching these movies and getting them out while I remember what they were. Then a blast from a past kind of favorite movie, Tango and Cash, 1989, 6.4. Kurt Russell, Sylvester Stallone, two cops that are framed and have to figure out how to get the people that really did the crime, and uh, more or less it becomes a pissing contest on who's the better. I have this as a fun action movie. So 6.4 is what it got. Again, 1989. I didn't know this was 1989, so it's going on 35 years. And then I went with a classic movie, Damn the Defiant, 1962. Alec Guinness and British actor who was in Star Wars at the more when he was up in age. So those are the movies. Damn the Defiant was during the Napoleon times, a naval ship, and they're having to deal with possible mutiny on the ship, and that got a 7.1. And I'd say all four movies are okay to watch. Killers Anonymous, like I say, was a four. I just don't. I think it's a little better than the four in regards. So that is what I have, and thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Have a good evening, and try to get some videos going again. I did not. I wish I would have taken a video of the cherry tomato plant. That thing, I don't know how long that thing was. Is I could say it was at least 6 feet long, at least. I mean, and to be honest, it had to be longer than that. But that thing, I could have kept in the ground, but I had to take it out for Milwaukee for the street for their street pickup. And but that thing gave cherry tomatoes galore. I was giving my neighbors. My ma gave some to her neighbor, and there was plenty. That thing, I could have probably left that go another couple days, and got the most out of it. And so that is the garden for 2024 wrapped up, and cut the mum plants down. So see how it goes over the winter. I did plant some new bulbs, see how that works out in spring, if they come up or not. Tulips are in. I didn't add no new tulips. I may have moved a couple around, so see how that works next year. And again, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Tons of videos. Oh, and you know what? Mike Loomis did give me a movie. It's on my list of covering it because I did watch it. And it'll be maybe, I don't know, coming up that I'll do a review for it. I just realized it. So thanks for giving the comment, Mike, and have a good one.